Welcome, mindful performers. Cecil Buchanan here. Today's topic is embracing your purpose. Now, this seems as if it would be something that would be relatively easy for us to do. If it's our purpose, why would it be difficult for us to embrace it? The books I read and the teachers I follow, and even in my own experience, I have found that it can be relatively challenging to embrace our true purpose. Now, why is that? Well, there are many beliefs on why it is difficult to embrace our purpose. A lot of what I have read teaches that our purpose ultimately allows us for the most opportunity to grow as a person. So to grow consciously, to grow personally, to grow in our skill set development. So the purpose isn't necessarily something that we're just automatically good at. A lot of times the purpose is something that we truly struggle with. So how do we discover our purpose to begin with? Well, you can do the most basic thing and take a look at areas of your life where you have true issues, like a gut reaction to something such as whether it's, art or doing art or authority figures or abundance or finance. Any of those areas of your life where you struggle may be areas that you should really focus on as part of your purpose. So you can take a look at it from your own personal viewpoint. A second way is that there are many different tests out there, personality tests, energy tests, ETNF tests, like all of these ways that you can answer questions, and through different algorithms and different ways of taking those answers and scoring them, the test can spit back to you different areas of your life where you may excel. Now, you might look at that list and think, there is no way that this is an area that I should be looking at. There's just no way. It's not something that I enjoy. It's not something that I do. And then the third way is to use a book similar to this, which is The Life You're Born to Live by Dan Millman. There are many different books like this. This book actually uses numerology to help you determine what areas of life might be tied to your purpose. And I'll give you a personal example. Abundance and power are two areas that I, based on my number, should be focusing on as part of my ultimate purpose or higher purpose here on earth. When I read this, it's very interesting to me because although abundance sounds great and power sounds great and authority sounds great, I actually have struggled with many of those areas in my life. Whether it's feeling guilty about abundance or striving for abundance, or guilty for striving for, more money in career or in life, or having issues with authority figures. And it doesn't matter what area of authority. There were plenty of times in my life where I just had issues with people in areas of authority. Now, the good news is that whether you believe in the numerology or not, this book, if you read it from front to back, will give you plenty of areas within life where you can say, well, I don't agree with this number, I don't agree with numerology, but this is something that's worth examining within my own life. Taking the time to really look at what are the areas that I struggle with and what are the areas that I should focus in on. And so the good news is that as we meditate and as we become more mindful, we're able to observe our own reactions and start looking at ways to embrace what may be our purpose. And so over time, I have found that I see authority in different lights. As I've meditated and as I've got to know different leaders and as I've studied leadership, I see that there is something very powerful and very beneficial in a leader that can truly inspire a person to change, to grow, and to find their own purpose. So I've slowly come around to the understanding that there are areas of authority, areas of leadership that can be positive. Just as as I go through my path and as I meditate and as I find ways to help others, I see that abundance isn't necessarily tied to someone being selfish or somebody wanting more than their fair share. It's actually tied to energy that is exchanged between yourself and between people and between the universe. And so the willingness to see abundance in all and to see that there is enough for all to have abundance really opens up my capability to accept abundance into my life and then use any abundance that I may have to help other people, however that might turn out. I highly encourage you to take a look at the different areas of your life that you may struggle with, that you may have issues with, that really feel like, something's sticking you right in the gut and twisting it whenever those things come up. Because that, frankly, is what it felt like for me a lot of times when I was dealing with areas of authority or abundance or finance or any of those things, which happened to be exactly what this book really said based on my birth date, I would have trouble with. So take the time for yourself to really examine it. There are tons of tests out there if you don't want to pick up a book. There's one called the DISC test, which is the DISC test, that can give you some guidance of areas where you may want to focus. Keeping in mind that we're not focusing on our weaknesses necessarily. We are actually looking at things that quite potentially could be our strengths. And when we start embracing them, can provide a tremendous source of growth and fulfillment as we continue down our own path. We will get into meditation. Today's meditation, I am going to use the pink healing light and guide it through different areas of our body. And it's a very beneficial meditation because we're using a pink light, a pink ball of light, which pink is a healing color. It's a very healing energy. So we're going to take that through different joints of our body. And when we get to the joint, I want you to allow the light to just energize and relax and really penetrate the joint and the area around the joint. And then towards the end, we'll change that light to a light as bright as the sun. So it can be golden, it can be white, whatever you imagine the brightest light possible being, usually white or gold. And you can direct that light anywhere that you want in your body towards the end. So we'll do that. All right, let me go ahead and put on some music. We're going to start in our typical fashion with some deep breaths. So I will guide you through this. Go ahead and close your eyes. Sit up as straight as is comfortable, or if you're in bed, just make sure that your spine is straight, legs and hands or arms are uncrossed. And go ahead and take a nice deep breath into the belly, pushing out the navel. And as you exhale, just relax. Deep breath into the belly, pushing out the navel, and as you exhale, just relax. Deep breath into the belly, and as you exhale, just relax. Next breath in, nice and slow, count of 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold it in, 2, 3, 4, let it out slowly, relax, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4, deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold it in, 2, 3, 4, let it out slowly and relax, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4, deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold it in, 2, 3, 4, let it out slowly and relax, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4, deep breath in, 2, 3, 4, hold it in, 2, 3, 4, let it out slowly and relax, 2, 3, 4, hold it out, 2, 3, 4. Now just allow your breathing to return to normal, nice and easy. And become aware of your body. Just feel into your body, into this moment, accepting the moment as it appears. And imagine a bright pink ball of light about the size of a baseball, softball, between your ears. Charging this light with healing energy. And allow the light to move down to your throat, casting its pink rays of light from the center of your throat to the space beyond your neck, empowering your words and your voice with compassion and understanding, inspiration for others and for yourself. And following this light, bright pink light, down to the right side of your chest. Feeling its healing glow. The rays of healing pink energy from this light permeating the muscles, tendons, and of course the joint of your right shoulder. To your right elbow, feeling the energy and warmth of this light as it moves down your lower right arm to your wrist, beaming so brightly that it reaches beyond your fingertips. And now allow the light to move to your right thumb, the tip of your thumb, and across to each of the tips of your fingers, index, middle, ring, pinky, back to your wrist, back to your right elbow, to your right shoulder, the right side of your chest, the left side of your chest, to your left shoulder, sensing the rays, the pink rays of light beyond your left shoulder joint. Healing each area of the body as it passes through. Feeling delight as it moves to your left elbow, your left wrist, sensing the light bright enough to encompass your entire hand from this point within your wrist. And now to the left thumb, the tip of each finger, index, middle, ring, pinky, and back to your wrist on your left hand. And now up to your left elbow, your left shoulder, the left side of your chest. And allow this light to move to the space that your heart takes up within your chest, filling it with this healing energy, allowing it to radiate brightly and bigger for a few moments than it was in the rest of our joints. So that you feel the rays beaming from your heart beyond your chest. And allow the light now to move down to the space behind your navel, relaxing the abdomen, healing all glands and organs. And now to the root of the spine, feeling the healing spreading from the root up through your entire back. And now down your right leg, relaxing the thigh as it moves to your right knee. And again, feeling the relaxing energy through your lower right leg as it moves its way to your right ankle. Feeling its light surround your entire foot. And now back to your right knee, your right hip, over to your left hip. Feeling all the muscles in your left thigh relax as the light moves down your leg to your left knee. Down your lower leg to your left ankle. Allowing the light to surround the left foot. And now back to your left knee. Your left hip. The base of your spine, and back to your heart. And now, if you choose, allowing the light to become brighter and brighter, and lighter and lighter, a more focused healing energy that you can direct to any point on your body. Breathing through that point of light and out that point of light, wherever you choose to place it. On your next breath in, take a nice cleansing breath into your belly. Take a stretch. Wiggle your fingers and your toes. And when you are ready, open your eyes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trying the new format on YouTube. We'll see how all of that went. If today's topic was helpful to you, please share this video. If you haven't already, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube page, and that way you'll be notified of new videos as I post them. I post topics around mindful performance on a weekly basis, or mostly weekly basis. I truly appreciate everybody being here. Hope you have a great rest of your day.